I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let you minutes go in the sky.
Alright, so hey y'all. I just did the typical YouTuber entrance. But anyway, so my channel is going to be basically travel vlogs and my journey getting back into becoming a flight attendant after one, the pandemic, and then two, having the babies. I just kind of want to do a rundown on when I applied, how long it's taking, and just kind of give you the process that I went through. I applied in September 2021. I didn't hear anything at all until January 4th, 2022. They sent me an email to set up a virtual interview, which is obviously a video interview. From that point, I actually did my virtual interview on January the 19th, 2022. Because of the pandemic, they're doing a little bit, different as far as the interview process. Normally, you would put in your application, you would do a phone interview. If they like you, you would go to a face-to-face interview, which means they would fly you out to wherever they want you to go, just to have you do it face-to-face, basically, with meeting other recruiters in person. So this virtual interview is technically the face-to-face, right? And some of the questions, you can look on Glassdoor to find this out, but I would just prepare some answers. Make it natural though. They may ask you where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you know about this company and why do you want to work for us? Why do you want to be a flight attendant? What else did they ask? Or they may ask anyway. Make sure you do some research on that. I would find 3 key points to point out. Other than that, let me see. And a lot of customer service questions, like situational. Tell me about a time you dealt with a difficult coworker. How did you handle it? Have you came across any medical emergencies on the aircraft, and what did you do? Those type of questions. All right, next, on this January the 24th, I received an email saying that we're moving forward with you. So I have to do a physical test, which is basically you have to sit in the jump seat, make sure that you can do that, and do an overhead reach for the bins. And I think I have to get out of the emergency exit, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, it's a physical test, and then of course they're going to do the background test. At this point, I technically haven't received the CJO, which is the conditional job offer, but I know, since I have a background in being a flight attendant, that if you didn't get the job, they wouldn't be asking for the background check and for a physical check, or physical test. So I know that I got it, but not quite yet, because they still have to do, this required stuff. Let me just run that back. I applied in September. I was sent an email on January 4th, 2022 to set my virtual interview. I actually had my virtual interview on January the 19th. I received the email saying, we're moving forward with you. We'd like to do the physical test and background check on January the 24th. And then now I'm on my way to actually do my physical standards test and today is February the 4th, 2022. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. After this point, I'll let you know when I officially get the job offer. And that's all I have so far. So I'll keep you guys updated along the way. All right, talk to you later. What's up, y'all? Today I am actually at the end of my first week of training. I got it, I'm in training, and I'm just gonna check in with y'all at the end of each week and just let y'all know, keep you updated with my experience and kind of what to expect, but I don't want to give too much away and get in trouble or anything like that. But if y'all are at home waiting for your CJO, be patient because you will get it. I received my CJO on the 7th, but they did not call me. They didn't call me on the phone and be like, hey, we're offering you the job. I came across an email I didn't even know was there with the CJO. Congratulations, right? Fast forward on February the 25th. Now they actually are giving me a training start date of March the 28th. So they gave me almost a month's notification to kind of give me time to leave my previous job, put in my at least 2 weeks notice. Now that I'm here, let me tell y'all about my first week, okay? I am stressed, I am tired, and my anxiety was up here. I'm not trying to get in trouble. I don't want to give away too much, but learn your PAs. When I tell you, you need to learn those PAs before you come to training. I was only focused on the airport codes. So like IAD is Washington Dulles, DCA is I think Reagan National, stuff like that. That's what I was focused on. I arrived here, I have a nice hotel. We don't have to pay for the hotel. We're not paid in training, but they give us a card that we can use to buy food. And you can actually use this card at restaurants, but you cannot use it in the grocery stores. And I think I'll give y'all a little room tour. Here's how my room looks. It's a mess in here. There's an office over there. Here goes my room. I hope I ain't got nothing in this camera that's inappropriate, but this is the bathroom right here. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see the bathroom? And you open this. Right there. And then the toilet is over there somewhere. And here I go, the newbie. Yeah, I like the vibe here. Nice people. I love all of my people in my training class. My trainers are really nice. I got to walk the red carpet, and it's like a little welcome greeting from everyone else at the company. I'm gonna put in a video of the tour I did and us walking the red carpet, just little clips to show y'all how my first day was. All I know is it's certain things where it's like, if you fail the first time, they'll let you retry it. But if you fail that second time, you gotta go. They're gonna kick you out. Like I said, I did not realize I needed to study, to study 4 pages worth of PAs until Monday, the day that I got here. They just wanted to know that we memorized the PA. We had to go up there and say the PAs, and when I tell you, I was so nervous. I was clenching my butt cheeks and I froze up. I could not even finish. So fast forward, they were like, okay, we'll give you another retry. I'm like, okay, cool. They gave you a couple of days to study up on your PAs. Now today is Friday. We had a chance to redo our public service announcements, right? I've been studying hard. Like, I've been here since Monday. Today is Friday. There has not been a day that I haven't went to sleep before 1 a.m. with a 4 a.m. shuttle time. That's how, for me, how intense this has been. I went in, right? I went into the room and the lady was like, bring all of your stuff, because all the class gathers and it's all in one room, and they pulled the people out who needed to redo their PAs. Went up with the instructor. She was like, you need to grab all of your stuff. And I'm just like, oh no. Now at this time, I didn't know if you got it wrong the second time that they would kick you out of training. But in that moment, I understood what was going on and my heart dropped out of my booty hole. I swear to you. So I went in there, I hit the main bullet points with the oxygen mask and the life vest and the rafts and the emergency exits and all these things, but it was some things that I left out that I corrected myself on, and I'm glad I did that, because if not, I would have been sent home. I say that to say this. I need a drink. I need a drink, and I deserve it. And I'm just ready to sleep in and enjoy my Saturday and Sunday off, because I am tired. But anyway, I made it. I made it. I made it.
This one I got to be the jabata. I no get time, I did that back down. That cover my face, calling me that back down. Biggie man, we don't be where I back down. What's it come? You are gone, all the bendy. The cat, ride the foot, I no feet, die for nothing. What's it come? You are gone, all the bendy. The cat, ride the foot, I no feet, die for nothing. You know, say anything when you do, they must commend it. I can't come and see myself. So anything when they do, I they try to take me to another way. I can't come and see myself. Plenty survive with the face. Just to make your money day. But my people then go say, I know one buy, I know one die, I know one women. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, what's it up? You are gone, all the Bentley. Schemes and packaging in a one night for shows. I'm juggling flow like the ocean. My boat, I'm paddling. Shara Shinabella, that's my bro, my family. Frozen trace. When it comes to money, I did concentrate. But I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become a shine, I'll be head of state. For my people, then go say, I know one buy, I know one die, I know one women. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. What's it come? You are gone, all the Bentley.
So I'm at the end of my second week here in Dallas, and I'm almost there. I'm almost at the finish line. I only have like a week and a half to go. I graduate on April the 22nd, and that's in like 2 weeks. It wasn't too bad. We basically had to take our very first assessment, where it's like you're going to answer about 100 questions, basically going over what you've learned so far in the class. And it was just, I'm a nervous test taker, you know what I mean? Like, taking tests give me anxiety. Like, my anxiety just shoots through the roof, and That's just me. But we took the test, and if you have to get a 90 or above to pass. If not, you fail and you only have one more retake to do. And if you fail the retake, then you will be dismissed from training. Luckily, most of all of us passed the test. However, one lady did end up being dismissed, which is sad. But then again, she's going to get her blessings come to her. Like, everything happens for a reason, and I truly believe that she's going to get her blessings. Basically, she'll be all right. But I made it. We made it, and I'm just super thankful, super grateful. And yeah, we wrapped up normal procedures, like basic how to, what does flight attendant A do, what does flight attendant B do, so on and so forth. I don't want to give away too much because y'all know how that go. It's just not worth it. But the second week, we did take a test. It was about 100 questions or so. It was nerve-wracking. And so when after you take your test and you hit submit, it'll tell you your test score like right away. But mind you, when I hit submit, it was loading, so it was like 10%, 20%, 30%, and I'm like waiting, like, oh shit, what is my score? My heart is pumping right now. And then when I got my score, it said 96%. I was like, oh, thank God, because I was freaking the fuck out. I was freaking out, y'all. I was freaking out. Let me know if anybody out there is a loner too. Everybody's at the, well, most of the class from the AM and the PM class are at the pool right now. But I just came back from getting my hair done, and I went ahead and ordered some food, and I am in my room by myself, about to watch Netflix, YouTube, and eat my Popeyes, okay? I love being around people. I stepped outside for a few minutes just to show face by the pool, but I need my alone time, for real. I need my solitude, my peace, my alone time where I can just do nothing, be by myself, eat, and don't have to worry about anything. So let me know if anybody out there is a loner like I am. I'll talk to y'all maybe at the end of week 3, or I might give you guys some more clips of my little mini adventures. I might meet up with my friend I haven't seen in like, shoot, how many years? 8 years. I might meet up with her, and I might put that in here because I don't want this video to be boring and with me just sitting in my room talking while I'm in the bed. So I might just put a little clips of my adventures in here as well, but we shall see. What's up, y'all? I had to check in with y'all early. It's not the end of my week yet, but baby, when I tell y'all I've been stressed. They don't call it Hell Week for no reason. So right now I am in week 3, day 4. Today is Thursday. My mom is calling me. I'm gonna call her back. It has been insane. It's been insane. This is my personal experience, but let me give y'all the rundown because it was rough. Monday, hold on, let me get my iPad. Wait right here. So this week is all emergency evacuations, like unplanned, planned, water ditching, CPR, first aid, all of that. I'm about to pull up my schedule because I'm gonna tell y'all how rough we had it. So Monday we had emergency evacs for over the wing exits. I did cool on that one, right? Problem started on Wednesday. Let me tell you. So the first time I did my evacs, I had position A, like flight attendant A. So here's the thing, you get 2 tries before it's considered a retake, right? So the first time I did it, I completely understand why I have to do another retry, because when I opened the door up and I assessed the slide, I pulled the red manual because I saw red and the strip was actually green, meaning I did not have to pull the slide. So that means I did not assess correctly. Understandable. So the second retry, in my personal opinion, I did perfectly fine. I even asked another instructor like how to open the door up, if I did it right. They said I did it correctly, but so I had to do a retake. My retake was today on Thursday. Now, early in the video, remember I told y'all if you don't pass your retake, you're dismissed from the class. It's just the pressure of having to do a retake and knowing that if you don't get it, you're going to be dismissed. And then on top of that, it's like we're more than halfway through training. There's only not even a week left, and it would suck to go home after you gave up your job back home, you're away from family for a month, you have a lot on the line for this. This is your career, this is money, this is everything. It's just a lot of nerves that just go over you at that point. In my case, I had to do a retake. I did it at like 6 o'clock this morning and I got it. And I'm so proud of myself, but it's just all of the emotions. It wasn't just me that had to do retakes, it was a few other people. And all of the emotions and the anxiety and the stress, there were tears. Like one lady left, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was so sweet and so soft-spoken, and she was just such a nice person. In my opinion, it was a minor mistake that she made, and it just sucks, but the blessings will come to her. It just wasn't meant to be, and that's okay. It's a blessing in disguise. Other than that, I did it. I did it. I did it. I'm so excited. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I just had to check in with y'all because it was a rough day today. Today and yesterday, it was rough. It was stressful and emotional and all of that. I just had to put this in there because, baby, that stress, it ain't cute. That anxiety.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump. My hump, 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 my lovely little lumps. Check it out. I drive these fuckers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely. They buy me all these ices, Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi and Adana. Karen, they be sharing all their money. Got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass. And 7 G's through religion. I say no, but they keep giving. So I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps. My hump, my hump, my hump. My humps, they got you. Spending all your money on me.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump.
What you gonna do with all that ass inside them jeans?
I'ma make you scream, make you scream, make you scream. My hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump.
Basically, this week it was hell week, and I just did all emergency evacuations, planned, unplanned, fire drills, and then ditching, which is water evacuations. Yesterday, we went to the pool and we did water ditching. We learned how to get on the raft and work together as a team to, make sure everyone's on the raft, how to huddle, using the life vest, how to set up the canopy, and just going over what you need to bring with you on the raft. So if you ever were to, God forbid, go down in the ocean, you would know what to do and what to expect and how to handle it. But this week was crazy. Today's Saturday, April the 23rd. I graduated yesterday, Friday, April the 22nd, and I am so happy. I have to catch you guys up. During the fourth week, on Monday, April the 18th, is when we had our exam, y'all. It was our last exam of 100 questions, and I ain't gonna lie, it was harder than the first one to me. Like, it was some questions I was like, I don't remember this, or there were questions up there where certain answers were so close and almost similar, and you kind of had to be like, okay, kind of like trick questions almost that you had to really think about. But I passed that thing. I was nervous. I didn't know. It was so many questions. I had to go back to review because I just wasn't sure. And I ended up passing it with like a 96%, and I'm happy about that. But I was shitting bricks though. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. But that was Monday. We had our last exam. On Tuesday for the fourth week. Honestly, the fourth week, it's not a breeze, but it's a breathe, because you've taken your last exam. That's pretty much it. The rest of the week is pretty much you're speaking with the union, how to look at your schedule, how to bid, all that stuff. Wednesday was the very first day we actually saw what the flight is supposed to be like from beginning to end, like the flow of it. And then Thursday, we actually had to work with a live flight. So for me personally, I had to fly from Dallas to Vegas, and then Vegas to Orange County, and then Orange County back to Dallas. So that's 3 legs. With each leg, you had to work one position. So for the first leg, I worked A, which is essentially the purser of the flight. For the second leg, I worked C, and then for the third leg of the flight, I worked position B, which is in the back of the plane. If anyone is going through the training that I'm going through, you'll understand, as you're going through it, what I'm talking about. Let me talk to y'all about my operational experience. It was, going into it, I was so nervous because yes, I've been a flight attendant before, but it is something new. Well, it's a new company, so it's just that nervousness of being on a new plane with a new company. You don't know if the other flight attendants are going to be nice to you. It's just the nervousness of that. But it was actually so nice. The flight attendants had like hella seniority, but they were all so helpful. I gotta tell y'all though, my very first flight from Dallas to Vegas, I made some tips, girl. They say you're not supposed to take tips, but you can take tips. But I'm not supposed to say that. If someone offers you money and you deny it and they're really like adamant about it, take the tip, okay? I say that to say this. I made $80 worth of tips from that flight from Dallas to Vegas, which was crazy. It was such a fun experience. The other flight attendants do let all of the passengers know that you're in training. And all of the passengers were so nice. All 3 of my flights, they've all like cheered me on and gave me applause, and just they were super welcoming, and I love that. I was nervous for no reason. All this time for no reason. I shouldn't have been that nervous. And you'll know once you're in it. I was so nervous for the PAs. Once you get on the OE trip, trust me, you will be just fine with the PAs. Wink, wink, just trust me, all right? Friday, which was yesterday, was graduation, pretty much. It was so nice, y'all. It was so many tears, because it's like, it's bittersweet. It's like you created this whole new family with everyone you've been in training with, but at the same time, it's like, you're ready to go home, right? Come on, let's go. We've been here for a month. It's time to go home to our family. Throughout the whole 3-4 weeks, you've been so stressed, no sleep, running on no sleep, so much anxiety, all this test taking and doing proficiencies and memorizing PAs. It was just so much. And then for me in particular, I've never been away from my 2-year-old son, so it's been a challenge for me. There were a lot of tears, because it's like you get to the end and you're like, I cannot believe we did it. All the stress, all the anxiety, and it's over. Like we accomplished it, we stuck it through, but we did it, and we deserve it. And now I'm home, sipping my wine. It just feels great to be lazy and do nothing, and no studying, no nothing. So, oh, and one more thing. I gotta show y'all this. I thought this is so cute. This is a book that they gave us. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. And it's just such a cute book, and it's so fitting for, you know, traveling and being a flight attendant, and I just love it. I can't wait to read this to my son. Let me know what you guys think of this vlog. If you want more, do you want me to do like flight attendant vlogs, travel vlogs? Let me know what you want to see from me, and I'll try my best. But thank y'all for coming along with me on this journey. I appreciate it. Bye.